Hello, my loves. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a reading for Libra and the person they're thinking about right now. These are timeless messages, so whenever you click on the reading, it's meant for you. I hope you're doing well today. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in Libra. Please show us, what is the overall energy? King of Swords. The Knight of Wands. The Fool. And the Death. I have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, and Scorpio energy out. Yeah, I'm getting that you had to cut off a player. Someone who was in and out, hot and cold, inconsistent. Someone, who was acting immature and acting like a fool. In order to transform your life. You've gone through a major rebirth and transformation. What is your energy right now? 10 of Wands and the 7 of Wands? Yeah. You've had to put down the heavy burdens. You're not carrying everybody else's weight. You're not carrying everybody else's ish and drama, right? You're having strong boundaries. You've cleared the debris. And so now you're open for more abundance and clarity. You're going to have more opportunities and choices coming in for you. What is their energy? The Strength and the Hanged Man. I have Leo and Pisces. So this person could be stuck because of a Leo, or they could just be, stuck because they're not having confidence or courage and strength to move forward or to change their circumstances. I'm getting that this person needs to surrender. Let go and let God, right? This person stays in limbo and stays stuck in stagnant energy. How do you see them? 9 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. So this person could be, wanting to live a more single life, or, they could be single at this time, working on their finances. This person could be stubborn and stuck in their ways. Let's see. How do they see you? The Tower and the Judgment. Yeah, you had to make a judgment call and, let the Tower fall so that way you could rebuild your life. Right? There was too much chaos and drama with this person, right? So you made the judgment call. How do you feel about them? 4 of Wands. And the Lovers. Wow. So you could feel that this is a twin flame, or, the love of your life. I have Gemini energy. Wanting 4 corners of stability, or, you could have been wanting to move to the next level or get married to this person. Let's see. How do they feel about you? The Star. The 6 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So yeah, they see you as the star. We have Aquarius energy out, but you were this person's wish come true. Right? You are the star. I'm getting that, this person could have something, with a past person, could have children with a past person, or, just having a lot of nostalgia, missing you, Let's see, what are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, yeah, you definitely see this as a divine counterpart. We have earth signs out again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but yeah, you're stable, you're abundant, you're healthy, you're wealthy, and you're moving forward to, calmer waters, brighter days, regardless, right? With or without this person, right? You are, I'm getting that you've balanced your feminine and masculine energy. So you're magnetic now. And, you're attracting the love and the respect that you deserve and that you want. You should be so proud of yourself because you've allowed your life to change in so many positive ways, right? And you see that, trying to control the uncontrollable just keeps your nervous system in survival mode. And, feeling less creative, right? So you've learned to let go and let God. And you're magnetic because, you're stable. Your energy is stable. It's not frantic or inconsistent, right? You can love something deeply and still hold it loosely, right? It's the difference between, enjoying the sun and, being terrified of the sunset, right? There's a huge difference, huge polarity here. True power is being involved in the world, but not defined by it, right? What are their actions? What are they doing right now? Five of Swords and the Page of Swords. Yeah, this person could be needing to learn more. This person could be immature and manipulative, trying to, they could be, watching you online or just trying to keep tabs on you. But I'm getting this person is just being manipulative and sneaky. What are your messages? What are your messages? Ten of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. You're done with backstabbing, manipulation, pain, games. You're only accepting solid offers. Right? And I mean, this could be at work as well. This could be around finances, but you're not playing. You're not messing around. What are their messages? Three of Wands and the Five of Wands. So they could just be seeing a lot of conflict in their future or just thinking about their future and trying to plan. But I'm getting, they could have inner conflict at this time. But this person always has chaos and conflict in their life. There's always something going on here. This person needs to take their power back. I'm hearing that they are a slave to their environment, to their friends, to their family. They're a slave to lust and control. And, they allow their mood to dictate their days. And what they do from day to day. Right? They look for safety in temporary distractions. They beg and crave attention that is fake. Right? They need to stop suppressing their emotions. You know, if they process them, then, you know, they can release them instead of just having these ruminating thoughts over and over. Right? And journaling or talking to a wise person will help so much. Right? Just getting these thoughts and these, you know, things out of their system. Right? Clarity comes when you get the chaos out of your head and out of your life, right? Not by just pushing it down and pushing it away, right? Because it's always going to creep back up. It's always going to be there, right? They need to surrender in order to, you know, not be living in survival mode anymore. I just saw 1111 on the timer. If these messages are resonating with you, type 1111 to affirm. What is the outcome, please? Temperance. And the Sun. Yeah, you're moving towards happiness, joy, warmth, love. Right? You're being tempered. You've been so patient here. You know, your opportunities and abundance is coming in. You know, you have so much love coming in for you because you've given so much out, right? What is the advice, please? The Magician and the Hermit. I have Virgo energy and Sagittarius. Yeah. The advice is just to, you know, retreat. If you need to retreat and, you know, be in hermit mode. You know, you're going to know when the time is right to come out of hermit mode, right? You are the magician. You can manifest anything you want. You have all the tools that you need. Yeah, for a soulmate connection, absolutely. You could be having a soulmate come in. But you know when the time is right to make moves, right? You could just be needing to, you know, be in isolation a little bit longer. I'm going to get a message of love for this energy. But you're very wise. You've learned a lot. Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. If you need help navigating your life or creating the life of your dreams, then book a session with me. I'd love to help. And thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.